It has been almost 4 years since I last styled the Air Jordan 1 Low, and with the recent release in quality, I cannot think of a better time to style this shoe. We're going to hear from channel sponsor Urban Revival with some great fall essentials you guys need to pick up for an affordable price, of course. I also got a surprise for you guys later on in the video. But without further ado, let's get it started. So for outfit 1, this is something that I'm calling a fall uniform. This is the typical outfit that I wear on almost a daily basis, and for good reason. It goes with everything. I could swap the shoes out and it'll still look super clean. But some of my favorites that you're seeing here is a boxy fit gray hoodie and some olive cargos. If you have been watching this channel for some years now, you know that these are two of my bread and butter of what I talk about. This shirt is from Abercrombie. It's a size medium. I'm 5'7". Links to everything are going to be in the description. And the pants here are from Alpha Industries M65 cargo pants with a nice baggy fit. I love the thigh straps to help sort of taper it in. If you like, you can just leave them loose if you want. But either way, super fresh with this one. And on hat, I have a vintage Bulls snapback. I wanted to go with this one because it has little hits of red. It's just one of my favorites to wear. Another great use of a hoodie this time of the year, or any time of the year for that matter, is with a zip up. This one is from Stussy. It's from their latest fall collection. And what I love most about it is it allows you to use the t-shirt underneath to help accentuate the outfit. And for me, I went with a little bit more of a simpler option, just because it'll go with a lot more of my wardrobe. But if you guys love graphic tees, you could definitely display your graphic tee underneath and use those accent colors to match with your sneakers. Now, to keep the outfit sort of neutral toned, I went with a pair of jorts. These ones are from Lee Denim, and they're very affordable as well. So the best part about these have a nice light to sort of mid-wash to them, which allows you to pair them with lighter tones like you see here with the gray hoodie and the white t-shirt. And up top for the hat, I have a Ame Leon Dore baseball cap. This one is mesh and it has a low profile. I've been really into sort of more low profile hats recently, just because I have a little bit of a smaller head, so I feel like it fits with my hat shape lately. But overall, this is such a classic and timeless outfit, and zip-ups I think are very underrated. So we've mentioned hoodies, zip-ups, but we haven't mentioned sweatpants yet. These sweatpants, easily one of my favorites, and the best part is they're very affordable as well. These are the Levi's Gold Tab sweatpants. Just a very loose fitting with a simple cuff at the bottom. None of that traditional jogger style, which is kind of played out and out of trend right now. These ones are timeless. And the best part is that I styled them with this graphic tee. Now on its own, this graphic tee, now I saw some of your guys' comments that it does fit a full size big, right? I got a medium, I should have gotten a small, but I bought it online and I can't return it. So what can you do when you have a t-shirt that fits too big? The simple answer is to throw on a long sleeve t-shirt underneath. Not only will it fill out the shirt a little bit better, but it actually appears to be less baggy because you can't really tell where the sleeves start and where the sleeve ends. So if you get yourself just a normal fitting long sleeve white t-shirt underneath and throw it under your favorite t-shirt that maybe fits too big, then trust me, you're set. Okay, so for this next outfit, we're going with another fall uniform. Okay, you know me, I love a good flannel, and this one from Uniqlo is one of the best that you can get out there for a number of reasons. First of all, shadow plaid print, which is in my opinion my favorite type of flannel print. This one is beige and black, so it's super wearable and goes with a ton of my wardrobe. And with the jeans, these are actually a pair of Richie Lee collection denim that I've had for years now. This is part of his first denim collection that he put out. And these ones have a little bit more of a taper fit, which I actually prefer with a pair of low top sneakers like this one. These are actually surprisingly not that bulky compared to say like an Air Force One, for example. So overall, very cohesive outfit. I went with no hat on this one. My hair might be a little bit wild because I've been changing in and out of so many outfits, but either way, this is one of my favorites for sure. Now here's another example of an all black fit with some of those added on details that I was talking about. First thing that you may notice is this side bag right here. This is actually from the brand Urban Revival, which is today's video sponsor. Urban Revival is a fashion brand that has over 360 stores worldwide. They drop hundreds of new styles every week, designing over 10,000 styles a year, delivering the latest runway inspired, ready to wear designer and high street fashion outfits to stores and customers for an affordable price. That's one of the things that I first noticed about the brand, is that they have that sort of runway high fashion feel, but with prices that do not break the bank. Some of my favorite items include these woven straight leg pants, as well as the zipper front jacket. Just a very simple and clean look here. And if you guys want to save 15% off on your order for all of these items, use code Bryce at checkout. I'll be sure to leave links in the description. So if you need some really great items for fall, you definitely got to check them out. Now, as mentioned, this is one of my favorite items that I've picked up from Urban Revival. I love the large pocket pockets, but especially the braided side strap over here, which is honestly amazing, and the quality on this thing is incredible. Now the top that I'm wearing is actually more of like a shirt than it is a coat, but it is great. It's nice and long, and it does have that sort of more of an elevated look to it with the wide lapels, which is something that I really appreciate. And the pants are a pair of black cargos. Ultimately, this is just a nice added detail to a fit, something that's a little bit sleeker, especially with the transitioning weather as well, right? It's good if it rains, good if there's a lot of wind. So easily one of my favorite Urban Revival fits. And because of that runway style that you get from Urban Revival, you are able to pull off some really good elevated outfits like you see here. The main takeaway from this outfit are these super dope pleated pants that give a really nice like casual menswear vibe to it. In my opinion, when I was working in an office 9 to 5, I looked for items like these just because if I were to wear jeans with this outfit, it would come off a little too casual. But because I'm wearing slacks with the sneakers, it does give off a little bit more of a better vibe. And if you throw on some blue light glasses, which I actually use every single day, it just gives off a really proper look. You can throw on some jewelry like I have here with a ring from a jewelry, and ultimately you can pull off a really clean and classy outfit. Now, if you didn't know, I love a good surprise, so here are 5 bonus outfits with the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low. So I was actually in Portugal a few weeks back looking at wedding venues, and this was one of my favorite outfits to wear while I was away on vacation. These shorts are some of my absolute favorites. They're from Kinetic Kings, and they make great printed mesh shorts with a lot of different color and texture to them. So I highly recommend you guys check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. And to pair with it, a nice neutral tone t-shirt. This is a Kith JFK tee. If you guys have been around on the channel, you know that I have featured this numerous amounts of times because I just absolutely love it. It has a nice ash gray that I think just goes really well with my skin tone. It's good quality and the fit is on point as well. I went with a black cap strategically to match the black accents of the sneakers. And for a watch, I went with the Seiko GMT, Seiko 5 GMT. This is just an absolutely beautiful, stunning watch. And it has an open back, which has a really cool feature. So I'll leave a link for these as well. Easily one of my favorite outfits in the video. Now this next item is easily one of my favorites in my entire wardrobe. It is a Stussy leopard print beach jacket. It's a super lightweight, airy mesh jacket, almost made out of like a canvas material. And I remember from the moment I saw this, I knew that I had to have it. It is so just loud and out there, but also because of the earth tone colors, it's also very wearable, and it's something that you guys have seen many times over the years if you've been subscribed for a while now. But I wanted to keep the tones of the outfit relatively the same, so I went with a brown St. Woods cap with some light wash jeans, which is always my default sort of neutral color to bring everything together, either this or gray. And then of course the Travis Scott 1 Lows. So it's just one of those items that is very polarizing. People love it or hate it, but I think you guys know where I stand. Now the leopard definitely may not be for everybody. So what you could do instead is grab this Stussy fleece jacket. Fleece is one of those things that I'm gonna be wearing a lot of this year. And I mentioned it in my fall trends video that a lot of the best brands are putting out some really nice fleece jackets. So I think that you'll see a lot of people wearing them. And my favorite aspect of it is that it adds a bunch of texture to the outfit, which is something that I always appreciate. I kept the same pants for this fit as well. However, if you wanted to add a pop of color, you could always throw on your favorite beanie as well. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be wearing fleece a little bit later into the fall season, into winter. So either way, if you guys are wondering how the Stussy fleece is, it's really good quality. Keep in mind, it does have a little bit of a crop to it, which I like, and yeah, I just can't recommend it enough. Now, if you couldn't already tell, Stussy is obviously one of my favorite brands, and this is the last piece that I'm gonna be showing you guys. It is a puffer vest that has this cream quilted pattern on the outside. It's actually reversible, so you could flip it over. It also matches little hits on the shoes as well, and to sort of bring the whole outfit together, the neutral tone, if you will, for this outfit. It's actually these black wash jeans. I'll be sure to link these below. They're easily one of my favorite jeans to wear, especially this time of year. And the little bit of flair to the outfit is definitely the hat. It is a real tree camel cap that I got from Amazon. It's a pretty affordable price as well. So yeah, this is another one of my favorites for sure. All right, we are gonna switch back to the black toe Air Jordan 1 for right now and pair it with this varsity jacket. Look how dope this thing is, guys. Like, there's no way around it. This thing is just super fresh. I thrifted this from a local vintage store called Throwback Vault. So technically didn't thrift it, I bought it at a vintage store. But man, this thing, the proportions of this thing fit my body so well. It's just such a clean fitting varsity jacket, and it's one that I think came out in the 60s or something. It's got all kinds of cool badges on it, things on the back. So ultimately this thing is just super fresh. So if you want similar varsity jackets, but you don't want to spend a ton of money, because this thing is genuine leather, check out your favorite vintage stores, thrift stores. They'll have something for you there. These pants as well, same thing, from a local vintage spot that I got from Instagram instead. And I just threw a white tee underneath. The hat is from my brand More Apparel. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to buy it. The last outfit had a thrifted jacket, and this one has a thrifted pair of pants. These are a pair of Carhartt Carpenter pants. I got these off of Grailed, which is one of my favorite places to get sort of trendier, you know, thrifted or secondhand items for an affordable price. I believe these are around $50 or $60, and I absolutely love the natural distressing of them. And I did get them a little bit altered just to fit my proportions a little bit better, but ultimately very worth the purchase. And another sort of uniform piece, as I mentioned at the top of the video, was a gray hoodie, but a gray crew neck is equally as valuable. This one is actually a sample from my clothing brand More Apparel. You saw the hat a little bit earlier, and I'm gonna be doing some stuff with this a little bit later on in the year, but for now, this is the blank that we're gonna be using, and just look at the fit. This thing is incredible. I absolutely love it. Nice heather gray. On top, we have the Arc'teryx beanie, olive beanie. I'm telling you guys right now, if you want any Arc'teryx items, you gotta get them now, because come the fall and the winter time, it's all gonna be sold out. So if you want any sort of waist bags or shoulder bags from Arc'teryx, any of the beanies or hats, you gotta get them right now. Do not wait. So I'll be sure to leave a link in the description to a similar one, because I think this one is gone now. So if you want to learn about some of those fall trends that I was chatting about earlier in the video, check this video out right here. Or if you want to hear about some of my most worn clothing items of the entire year, check this video out right here. So I'm gonna click one of those, and I'll meet you guys there.